Hey y'all, today we're going to be going over how to get straight edges when making a double crochet stitch. This method is also applicable to a treble or triple crochet stitch, which we'll go over when we're going through it. I'm going to be using a, what is this? Size 6 super bulky yarn and a 10mm needle. Alright y'all, what I have done is gone ahead and completed the foundation chain and then did that first row of double crochets. From here, usually what we would do would be to chain 1 and turn. But in this case, because we want to avoid having that turning chain on the edge, what we're actually going to do is skip chaining 1, turn our row right over. You'll see that this yarn is going to kind of cross over that first stitch. That's okay. We're going to just apologies. We're going to do a single crochet into this very first stitch. So we'll come in here, yarn over again. And then from here, to build up our sidewall, we're going to go into what is called the post of the single crochet. So on the side, you'll see this little V. Each one of these single crochets makes a post that looks like this. And what we'll do is skip this first loop, but we're going to go into the second loop of the post closest to our left hand, yarn over again, and that has built that side wall and also completed our first stitch. If you are working on a treble or triple crochet and wanting to have the same straight edges, you would just do the same thing, going into that left post once more and continuing on. So once we've done this, because we do still have a buildup on the side, I suggest marking that stitch just so we keep track of our row count, and we can just continue on with our double crochet as normal. So we'd yarn over, go through this next or second stitch, yarn over again, and then finish it up. And we can just run down this row real quick. And then as you can see, we're getting to the end, and I do have that stitch marker. It just makes it easier, especially in the beginning when you're not quite sure and you can't just see that last stitch based off of pattern. It'll help to build it up. All right, and we can check that row count to make sure that we've completed this correctly. We have 1, where the safety pin is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just to demonstrate again, so we've come to the end. We're not going to chain 1. We're going to turn. We're going to go into that very first stitch, yarn over again. And then within the single crochet we just made, so we have our 2 loops in that post, we're going to go through the leftmost loop, yarn over again. This will be our first stitch, and we'll yarn over and continue those double crochets as normal. So you can see we now have 2 stitches in our third row.